I can't do this.
Oh my Lord, oh my day, I've come a long, long way, and I've been lost in a lonely place. They're recognizing me. Oh my Lord, oh my days, I've come a long, long way.
So I think that it's time that we spoke about meditation. Meditation for me is a very powerful habit that I now do every single day. It's helped me with stress, it's helped me with anger, it's helped me with grieving over my dad, it's helped me with just making better decisions, and more importantly, having better mental health. And whenever I did a podcast episode and I asked the guest, what's the number one habit that contributes to their growth every single day? 90% of the time, someone said meditation. So I wanted to share my experiences because I've had bad experiences and I've also had good experiences, but I also want to give you 7 practical tips if you're struggling with meditation. So let's start with the story. My dad was someone who got me into meditation. Now I always speak about this because my dad obviously had depression and he took his own life. And I always say that he had done meditation. He'd read some of the best self-help books that I've ever read or that I've ever seen. He had a psychology degree, had a full-time job, he had loving support, loving family. So meditation isn't like gonna cure everything. It's just a tool that you can use to, like I say, de-stress, to feel better about yourself. So we were camping. My dad used to go or love camping, and it was me, my brother, and my dad. I don't believe my mum came on this trip. I think my dad had a run or something like that. And we were in this tent and my dad was like, let's do some meditation. And I must have been, I don't know, 13 years old, maybe 14 years old at the time. And me and my brother are both laying there and my dad's trying to teach us how to meditate. And he's saying, look, just don't think of anything. Just try and block out your thoughts. And there I am at 13, 14 years old, however old I am, just getting so angry. This was frustrating me. This wasn't working. This isn't fun. This isn't bettering me in any way. I'm just sitting there just getting annoyed because I'm trying not to think, but then that's meaning that I'm thinking, and then I'm trying to clear my mind, and then all of a sudden I feel cold. So then I'm thinking about the cold and it just didn't work. And to be honest with you, meditation frustrated me. And that was the last time that I really ever meditated for a while. And I remember sometimes I'd go upstairs and I'd hear this music coming from the room that my dad worked in, and I was thinking, what the hell is he doing in there? I had no idea what meditation really was. Long story short, after my dad died, I hit depression, I had panic attacks, I had anxiety, which I've shared in previous videos, and I kept seeing meditation coming up. So I tried it again, didn't work, same thing happened again. Tried it again, didn't work, same thing happened again. And then when I was at this event and they did a meditation, and then all of a sudden it clicked. Someone said to me as well, they said, you're doing it wrong. Okay, you're thinking that there's a certain way that you meditate when all meditation is focusing on your breathing and relaxing, clearing your thoughts if you possibly can. And that really sunk into me. So when it comes to meditation, what worked for me was these 7 tips. Number 1 is focus on your breathing. Like I said, that's really all meditation is. It's just a focus on our breathing, on our breath. So closing your eyes and just concentrating on your breathing isn't very hard. So when I thought that meditation was hard, I was wrong, because that really is all meditation is. It's focusing in on our breath. So what I started to do is I would start to close my eyes and I would start to breathe deeper. And I would stop breathing from my chest. I would breathe from my belly, a deeper breath. I would count in. So I would take a deep breath in. I would then hold that breath at the top, and then I would take a slow breath out. And that's all I started to do. I did that for about 10, 20 times, eyes closed, just focusing on that deep breathing. I would then open my eyes and then I would get on with the day. That helped me with panic attacks, it helped me with anxiety, but then obviously I later on found out that it is a form of me meditating in some way. So focusing on your breathing, not trying to control your breathing as much as well, it's just focusing in on your breath. And thoughts are gonna come, thoughts are gonna arise, and you're not going to be able to just shut them out. But what's important is when a thought does arise, it's just focusing back on the breath. Thinking about your breathing, focusing on your breath. The thought will then come in again, focus back on your breath. It's all about focusing on your breathing, relaxing, and that's going to help you when it comes to meditation. The second tip is don't be annoyed at distractions. You will think during meditation. Thoughts will arise. Worries will arise. Anxious thoughts will arise. Past hurt will arise. Stresses will arise. But don't find yourself getting angry because you don't feel like you're doing it right. There isn't a right way really of meditating. Meditation is a tool that you can use to de-stress, to calm yourself. So then when there's situations where you have to make decisions, you do it in a much calmer way. So the second tip is don't worry about distractions. If you are distracted, don't get angry about it. At the same time, we can remove some distractions, trying to do it in a quiet place, or trying to do it where someone isn't going to interrupt you, or putting your phone on airplane mode is again going to help you get a deeper meditation and to relax more. But please don't get angry if you feel like you're not doing it right. The third tip is to be consistent. If you meditate after this video and then you comment saying this shit doesn't work, you're not consistent. You have to do it consistently for a period of time to be able to see any benefits. Yes, you will see some benefits straight away if you just close your eyes, relax, focus on your breath for a short period of time. When you open your eyes again, you're going to find yourself more relaxed and more calm. But at the same time, if something stressful happens, it doesn't mean that you're this calm Zen master who can now deal with any situation that arises. It's all about consistency. It's the same with any habit. Consistency is key. And there's some really good apps that helps you stay consistent with meditation. You've got Calm, you've got Headspace. There's an app as well called The Way of Life, which can track your daily activity. So you just say meditation and then you make a note of every day once you've done some meditation. And being consistent with it every day, even if it's for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every single day, you'll start to see improvements when it comes to the way that you feel from meditation. Tip number 4 is to experiment. There's various forms of meditation. You've got transcendental meditation, you've got guided meditation, you've got heart rhythm meditation, you've got moving meditation. There's so many different forms. There's so many different audios that you can listen to. So it really is about experimenting. What works best for you? At the beginning, it could be as simple as you putting in some headphones, listening to some relaxing music on Spotify, and then just focusing in on your breath. And then once you want to maybe try something different, you could try a guided meditation where you listen to someone guiding you through the meditation, telling you how to breathe, telling you what to focus on, telling you what to do. And guided meditations can help you get a deeper relaxation. Transcendental meditation, various different audios, various different forms of meditation. So it's all about experimenting, seeing what works best for you. Number 5 is start doing it in the mornings. Meditation, obviously, the topic of this video is meditation. Start doing it more often in the mornings. And the reason why I say that is because morning habits, morning routines are extremely important. I've done videos on this before, but if I have a good morning routine in place, it sets me up for a more positive, a more successful day. So I found that doing meditation in the mornings is a good way to get calm, to get relaxed for the day ahead. So if you have any decisions to make, if you have any stresses, if there's anything that makes you angry, you've done your meditation early on, so you might find that you'll deal with it in a calmer, more relaxed way. So doing meditation in the morning is going to help. At the same time, when I started to do guided meditations, I once did a 45-minute guided meditation at like 9 o'clock at night. I woke up at 8 o'clock in the mornings because I fell asleep because I was tired. Whereas in the mornings, once I've got up, I've felt more refreshed, I will then do 5-10 minutes of meditation. Number 6 is to stay with your thoughts. Now this is when you start to get a little bit more advanced, or when you start to do meditation more often. Yes, at the beginning I said whenever a thought comes in, focus back in on your breathing and it's going to send the thought away. Another thought comes in, focus back on your breathing, send the thought away. But when you start doing it more often, actually start sticking with those thoughts. So why are you thinking in that specific way? Where has that thought come from? Is it a thought of anger? Is it a thought of grieving? Is it a past hurt? Is it an anxious thought? Is it an idea that you've got? Is it seeing your life or visualizing your life in a different way to what it is right now? start to actually look at those thoughts, analyze them, but then of course go back to the breath because you want to get deeper into that relaxation. At the beginning, focusing on your breath, get deeper into the meditation, and then start to stick with those thoughts and start to actually look at them and analyze them in a way. I've had some great creative ideas from meditation. I've managed to deal with some of the worst things in my life, some of the worst situations in my life whilst I was in a meditation. Doing videos like this, a lot of that fear came from me meditating. I started to see how fearful I was and why I was putting them off, and I started to stick with those thoughts and analyze them. So once you start doing meditation more often, once you start getting deeper into meditation, start sticking with those thoughts. And then finally, number 7 is body scanning. This is just a great little way to actually get deeper into relaxation. You can do this when you first start meditation. A lot of guided meditations will take you through a body scanning exercise as well. But it's all about closing your eyes, focusing in on your breath, but also then focusing in on your body. So doing a body scan, so you can start thinking and shifting the attention towards your toes, towards your feet, and feeling how relaxed they're getting as you're continuing to breathe, and then moving up to your kneecaps, moving up to your legs, moving up to your stomach, your back, your head, just seeing everything get lighter, seeing everything getting more relaxed. And like I say, there's a lot more information out there about body scanning, and a lot of guided meditations will put you through a good body scanning exercise. But for me, that's just a great way to feel more relaxed, to get deeper into that meditation. So guys, that is my experiences of meditation. That is 7 practical tips that you can take away that will hopefully get you meditating. But please, please, please don't put too much stress on it. Meditation is a trend right now. I can hugely see mindfulness and meditation becoming more popular. I truly believe that they should teach mindfulness and meditation at gyms. There should be classes. I truly believe that this should be taught in schools. I wish someone taught me meditation, mindfulness, and just understanding better mental health when I was at school, when I was younger. I truly believe that meditation is a great tool for us to stay more relaxed, to make better decisions, and not have so much stress, not have so much depression, anxiety going on. So please take this video, take this advice. I would really appreciate your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Please follow along the journey. I'm trying to be as open and honest as I possibly can with you without breaking down or just being too vulnerable. And share this video with someone if they've been talking about meditation. I'll see you all in a video very soon.